Hey everybody, welcome into the Flippin Hippos YouTube channel. Live from Tampa, Florida with the Rockstarflipper.
Hippos on tour.
Hippos on tour. And Sydney, you guys know Sydney, the Posh boss. I'm pulling up the video right now so I can...
Yeah, we have the chat right here.
I just got the notification.
We have a chat right here. We're good.
So, welcome in.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
How are you doing? Okay. Anyways, we wanted to come to you live because we went around first day thrifting. Pete, hello down in sunny Florida. Hey, Pete. We wanted to, I took Star and Keith thrifting in the first hours before we picked up Sid. Yeah, so we went to a couple thrift stores. It's Sunday in Florida. Everything's closed because everyone goes to church. But there were Goodwill and one other store, which is a really good one, actually. I haven't been to in a while, and I should be going more. But it's called Sunshine Thrift Store. Many of you that live here know about it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good.
Hi, Holly.
Holly's
Hi, Holly.
here.
Welcome
Hi, Holly.
in. Thanks for coming in so last minute.
Yeah, last minute. We didn't announce this, but thank you guys for joining. I put it out on Facebook and Instagram. By the way, it is the three of us, but Keith's real. See?
Oh, snap!
Keith's real.
Just on camera, Keith.
Keith's real. Okay, so anyways, okay. Fabulous peeps. Amy, the Nebraska hanger.
David is here.
David and Bill. Oh my God, he really did put
Better
David on
Barbie
camera. He's
Grand
gonna kill
Larson.
us.
Wait, where's Dave and Bill? I didn't even see him in the chat.
There's David Riedel right there. They're not on his home and front.
Oh, right there. Okay, they're not on as their normal name.
Katie and
Hey,
Vicky
Katie
are
and Vicky
here.
are here.
We tried to call you guys earlier.
Yeah,
Katie and
she
Vicky, we did try to call you live.
You didn't answer.
Katie and Vicky says, pretty sure Jesus wore thrifted clothes. Was there such thing as thrifted back then? I think that was just normal. Okay. Anyways, just like M and Missy does exist. Okay, so we want to jump into it. We don't want to waste any more time. We've been on already a minute and 54. Let's show you guys some of what we found. The prices. This was a Star killing it day. She absolutely killed it today. I didn't get jack. I got some couple things, but Star did it.
Start with my new friend.
Yeah. So Star, go ahead.
This is my favorite.
Okay, so this little guy creeps me out, but he's called, what is he called?
I love it.
He's called Feisty Pets. Go ahead and try me. When you squeeze his head, here, look. When you squeeze his head, he's like, hi, I'm your friend. Ah. He reminds you of Chewy. Like, Chewy's like, hi, I'm your friend. Ah. He just did it to him.
Yeah, so I had a narwhal
Narwhal.
before of one of these, and so I decided to try it. I did pay $4 for him. I comped him at the store. People are selling him for anywhere from $4 free ship up to $30. Because we all know that eBay's full of turds. So I'm going to put mine up for $30. He has all of his tags, really good condition still, the hang tag and everything. We're getting close to the holidays. So I will put mine at $30. Free ship and price high and hope.
Price high and hope. I like that. I'm going to make a shirt out of that.
Yeah,
I think it's worth $30.
I think he's
high
worth,
and hope.
yeah, I think he'll get a 25 offer is what I think. 30 is a good start. With tags, of course. Maybe a little more.
So this is
Price High and Hope is a great Amazon merch shirt that I'm going to make, and don't sue me over it. Thanks.
I'm going to sue you. So that was from Goodwill. I didn't get much at the Goodwill.
Grand Larson says, looks like me when someone wants to talk to me in the morning. That looks probably Keith, right? Does that look like you? Is this you in the morning if somebody wants to talk to you?
That's me in the morning before coffee.
Before coffee.
You saw that.
Whatever. Okay.
All right,
Borderline hoarderish. Hello, beautiful people. Hi there. We love you.
Hi.
It's Kim.
So we go to the Goodwill first, and Casey's like, the jeans here are too expensive.
Yeah, we did go to Goodwill.
Go look. And the first thing I found was a pair of silver jeans.
Silver.
For the same price that I paid at the Goodwill in Pittsburgh.
Which was?
$6.98.
$7.
And these will be
It's still
at $50.
It's a good price for silver, but it's still high for most jeans. Like, you're not going to buy Abercrombie or American Eagle or anything like that. But for silver jeans or Miss Me, that's a good price.
Yeah, I pay that all the time back home.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Brooks Bros.
Paul DeLeo's in the house. What's up, Paul? And Mara Boehner.
Hey, welcome in. I can't see there you go. They can't see that.
Here, hold it up. This is, I actually picked this one up. So, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, because this is the one I've done good on and also on ties. Brooks Brothers is a high-end shirt. So, and I don't mean it by like it's Versace, but these are not cheap. Shirts like this, if you go to like Jose Bank or something, these are $60, $70, $80 shirts. No joke.
This one is actually from the outlet. The 346 is the outlet.
This is what Keith told me so some of these shirts you guys seen, like the J. Crew with the diamond, stuff like that. So they have two different, not brands, but two different runs of them. And this is outlet 346. What's weird is, and you said Jamie told you this, right? So Jamie told Keith that the 346 is the cheaper, the outlet, which is typically the cheaper outlet thing, which is true. But I do better on the 346s. I sell the tie 346s higher than I sell the regulars. And I also sell these shirts better. If I ever get non-346s and just put Brooks Brothers, they don't sell. If I put 346, they sell.
They're still not cheap. I mean,
they're still not cheap.
They're outlet. They're still not cheap.
Brooks
And
Brothers.
it's a double XL.
And this is 2XL. So I grabbed this one. We paid, well, they paid. I didn't get it. I gave it to Keith. We paid $5. Either way, when you look these up, there should be $22, $24, $26. So there's room to make 10 or 12 bucks on this one. So anyways, look for them. I know that they are the other line of them, but I do well on 346. Maybe it's just me. Sorry, Jamie. How do we thrift together? If I go with a friend, it's a snatching of all things, trying to grab before you. We went in different aisles. Me and Keith were going in the men's aisle, and he went down one aisle, and I went down another. So whatever he found in his rack, and whatever I found in my rack is what we kept.
We all kind of have different things that we look for when we go to thrift stores.
Sydney and I have been thrifting together a lot now.
Yeah, we all look for different things.
We've gone together last year in St. Augustine.
Yep.
She's been to visit us in Pittsburgh. She looks at dresses and tops and things like that, and I'm always in jeans and plaid.
We went in Dallas with Sarah, and we didn't go in the same aisles either. So.
Yeah, because
so
we all look
I
for
do
different
the jeans
things.
mostly. That's where I beeline for.
And me and Keith would go after the same things, which today I'm a little angry because he got a lot of good stuff. I was getting the solid blue shirt, and he got the blue Tommy Bahama with all the trees and the designs. I'm like, son of a.
Yeah, well, last year when we went to a thrift store in St. Augustine, Casey knew the store. It was unfamiliar to us. So Casey beelined for the electronics.
I knew.
Keith was looking for the electronics, and by the time he got there, Casey
I got all the remote controls and all that.
Yeah, but fast forward a year, Casey hooked us up for a deal where we got 3,000 remotes, so he more than made up for stealing the remotes last year.
Thank you, Better Barbie, for coming to my webinar. You are awesome.
Better Barbie's here. Paul.
Hey, I met her in Vegas. Hi.
Oh, we did too. Yeah. Paul DeLeo, what brings you and Keith to Florida, Star, just to vacate? Me, hello. What else brings people to Florida? Anyways, okay. All right, so let's move on. Star, what else did you get?
Casey brought us here, and Sydney, and Caitlin. I actually like Caitlin probably more than I like Casey.
Nobody likes me. Ooh, what did I do?
But we are going to Universal for the Halloween Horror Nights, which is very exciting.
Mara, who lives up near Jacksonville, St. Augustine, says, don't go to the Goodwill in St. Augustine. We didn't. We went to the small stores in town, in the old town.
Yeah, St. Augustine had this map that they gave us that we just went around to all the local places.
Which was
Myra's in the house. Aurora Style. She says Rockstar Stalker because she always posts stuff right as I do it. She got notifications on. Hi, Myra. How are you? She lives out in Albuquerque, but she went to Posh Fest in Phoenix, and she drove, which was 7 hours, which is nuts. And she met a lot of people. She met Megan.
Hi, Becky. I got to meet Becky at the Posh Party last year, and she does a lot of great work with animals, fostering animals. She's my group. She's amazing.
Amy, Nebraska Hanger. Yeah, so Myra's here. A lot of people that I haven't met in person, but I did not get to go to Posh Fest, so I didn't get to meet Myra or see anybody else, but it's okay.
All right, so moving forward, we got two more shirts from Goodwill. We got a Tommy Bahama.
Yeah, Keith found Tommy Bahama, which is great. These striped ones, they're not off the chains crazy, which you'll see another one that's better later.
This neck print.
The neck print is good.
I thought
that
it was
will help.
Robert Graham.
Yeah, first thought. Yeah. So this one was $5. Tommy Bahama is usually a never fail at $5. You can at least, even if you just slap $19.99 free shipping on these, you'll sell it, but you should be able to get 25 out of it. So.
And then a brand that I have not shown on my channel a lot because we don't find it very often, but we do grab it when we do. This is called English Laundry.
English Laundry.
It's now, bread and butter.
Yeah, this is one that I don't do too much with. I have seen it a lot. But
I see it a lot, and I've never picked it up. I think I picked up one to do an experiment to see if it would sell.
Does really well with these. We just don't find them that often.
Katie just posted "Go to the House of 1,000 Corpses" at Halloween Horror Nights. It's Vicky
that
Peter
is my number one. Most
Star made me pull the map up and plan that one first.
I've been a Rob Zombie fan since he was White Zombie.
We have to go to that one in Stranger Things.
I remember being 15 years old and singing "Living Dead Girl." I've been a huge Rob Zombie fan my whole life. Don't care about Stranger Things. No offense.
Okay, so what
was the other one that the Killer Clowns?
Oh, the Killer Clowns. Yeah.
The Killer Clowns.
Was that it from Goodwill?
Yeah. This is yours. You want to do yours?
This is from Sunshine. Okay, so we went to Sunshine, which is in South Tampa. I didn't get a lot. I think I got 6 shirts. Anyways, these are all brands you expect from me. This was an extra large Eli Cattleman, $3.95. Eli Cattleman is a Western type.
I think I bought one of these the other day. I have a ton of stuff at home.
Oh, there we go. Eli Cattleman. If you can get the crazy ones with the crazy Aztec designs or the horses or anything on them, obviously they're $30, $40. but standard Eli cattleman striped with the pearl snaps. These are, I put them up for $24.99, and usually I get like $22 offers, 21. So those are kind of bread and butters, but you'll make like $10 on them. Always pick up PFG Columbia, the vented ones, if they have this venting in them. And if the back says PFG is performance fishing gear, these shirts are about 50, 60 retail. You can get 25 for them as soon as you slap them
and
up.
men and women buy them.
I share these
women
on
will
my
buy
channel.
the men's shirts to wear.
Absolutely.
I show these all the time.
Yep.
We get them all the
And
time.
so this is 2XL, and at $345, it's a no-brainer because I will try these at $29.99. Almost everyone I sell is 21, 24, 25, 26. So again, great. Columbia. I love Columbia. It sells quick. See, I get the plain. This is my Tommy Bahama. I get the plain Jane Tommy Bahama, but for $3.95, I'll take it. No designs, no nothing. I think this is an XL. It might be a large. Yeah, this is an XL. So again, slap $24.99 on it, and so
you should list that for $45 on Posh.
No way.
Yes.
I'll try.
I think you should do an experiment.
I'll try.
Just an experiment.
Okay, so these are kind of, I sell a lot of athletic gear. I think athletic gear sounds good, or sells good, but with these kind of like retro-y type squares on it, this Adidas Climacool shirt is awesome, and I think it's an XL.
That's
too.
very like, what's the tennis guy, John McEnroe?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this
That's
is
what
kind
it
of a
reminds me
different. This is $3.95. This is another $25 shirt, Adidas Climacools. I love dry fits and Climacools. I picked up 2 Nikes. They're identical. They're going to be the same story. $345, and these are Nike golf dry fits. As soon as you see Nike and golf and dry fit with any kind of like this shirt, it's easy. 20-25. Those are the shirts.
Yep.
I got 2 of them. They're identical. Literally, one's red and one's like a darker red.
What are they?
Nike dry fit golf.
Yeah.
Nike golf dry fits, and they're XL. So this was my find of the day. This is the most expensive one. This is one that everyone tells me that I'm full of it, and every time I sell one, they're like, "Whoa!" This is Nast, NATNAST, and this is. Here, let me show you the brand first. It's a large, which is okay. Nast is very expensive. If you've never shopped at Dillard's, which is where I shop a lot of, Nast is a brand they sell there. They also sell us at Neiman Marcus. These polos are about $69 to $79 or up, brand new. These are easy, $29.99. As soon as you put $29.99 on it, these sell as fast as I can list them. Please never pass Nast. I paid $345.
I don't think I've ever seen
Oh,
one of those.
Nast. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, we love Nast,
Yes.
right?
I put literally.
Like people can see Keith. I'm looking.
Sorry,
Keith,
I put
right?
$29.99. Sometimes I put $34.99. As soon as I list them, they're gone. Larges, $29.32. If you can get an X or 2X, you can get $39.99 all day. They are $70 shirts retail at least. I've seen them $80, $90. So yeah, we're rustling the bag. Sorry for the plastic. Paul says he's only found one Nast shirt ever. That's rare because they're actually popular here in Florida. I find them all the
We
time.
actually find a lot of those in Pittsburgh.
I found quite a few. Is this my other? Oh, this is my Cuba Vera for $3.95. It's plain, but again, I'm just Cuba Vera's bread and butter. $19.99 they sell. I love to get the more. Keith found a really nice design one later that you'll see. That
I found Bill and Dave some new Cuba Veras at Ross when we were in Pittsburgh.
And then the final one is Boxery Umo, a brand that I used to find a lot. I don't find it as much anymore. Anyways, they're weird, but the design of their shirts and the feel of their shirts, you can feel these shirts from a million miles away. But the buttons, other side, buttons are always really unique buttons on these things. It's going to be hard to zoom in. But anyways, the buttons give these shirts away. They're usually for bigger guys, and this is a large, which is odd. I usually find them in 2X, but these are $25 to $35 shirts. They're expensive as well. They're usually for bigger guys. I do have one more. What did I get?
Your NBC.
Oh, this is the one everyone laughs at me, but the last one sold for $22, and I told everyone when I bought it, I paid $3 for the last one. This is $345. NBC Golf. Oh, I'm covering it. Oh, the other way. Okay, NBC Golf with the peacock. Any kind of TV stations. I found Fox ones. I found ABC, NBC, any kind of major Fox or ESPN or news stations or anything. They sell. I don't know why. Maybe people are collecting them, or maybe people that used to work for them or still work for them. This is a $25 shirt. I promise you, go look up NBC Golf shirts right now. You'll see what
Yeah,
I'm
but
talking about.
we looked at this and we're like, is this NBC or
ABC? I couldn't remember. The peacock is.
Remember the peacock.
Yeah, the
is
peacock's NBC. Yeah. So
All right, so I got some more stuff to show. Sydney wasn't with us when we went thrifting.
No, I'm just here critiquing.
We thrifted our way to the airport.
Yeah,
actually,
we did.
left this morning and we chose.
We're going out tomorrow though, so we're gonna have some good content.
yeah,
for
we're
you
going
guys
to a flea
tomorrow.
market tomorrow, so we'll have more.
Yeah, and tomorrow's haul will be on one of their channels, so you'll have to tune in over there. We're gonna kind of do this thing this week where we're gonna bounce around each other's channels, and you're gonna have to watch.
Yeah, we're gonna have the follow up to this tomorrow night.
So make sure you're subscribed to all of them, minus Sydney L. His is Rockstarflipper, and you're here with the Hippos.
Car shirts.
We're here with the Flippin Hippos.
Hippos on tour.
We're gonna go on a flea market trip tomorrow, so we'll probably be on Sydney's channel.
After
Wednesday
I nap.
night, we're gonna be on Casey's channel, Casey and I have a huge. We have the biggest. Huge announcement.
It's huge.
Huge.
Wait, we're gonna get in trouble for that?
No, we're not. So we have a really, really, really big announcement. I think you alluded to it last Thursday on your live show.
I did.
It's really big.
As long as me and Keith get a little work done between now.
It's something
Slackers.
mostly Keith has been working on and Casey for months. You guys are gonna love it. So we'll be back tomorrow night. We're going to a flea market tomorrow. But today we thrifted our way to the airport, and then we got Sydney, and then we started eating and drinking. We went out to dinner, and we went to see some sights and stuff.
We took Star to the water.
We don't want to talk about the water and the bridges.
Yeah,
and the birds.
And the bird. So they took me to Whiskey Joe's, which is like Caitlin and Casey's one of their top 3 restaurants. And I didn't know that it was like being in Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds to eat at this place.
I love Whiskey Joe's. We went there for New Year's, and it's amazing.
It's a rickety old.
It's
not rickety.
Thing over the mother effing, I cannot swear.
Water.
It's really cute. It's like a tiki
I want to
bar.
swear because I didn't like it. I was over the water, and birds were literally flying in and snatching food off tables.
And napkins.
Crows and seagulls. And it was like being in a horror movie. Not all couples.
Paul's surprised to see a few months ago they're all semi. Yeah, Paul, I found that out a couple days ago. Somebody told me the bins that are south of here changed and moved to non.
So you're 2 couples and all 4 of you posh.
Fun.
Kind of. He's got Caitlin. I've got a Keith. I've got a Keith. You've got a Caitlin. Keith does not touch Poshmark. I do
Keith.
all of our Poshmark.
I do very little Posh.
Keith does our Amazon.
I sell like 10 items a month, 15 items a month on Posh.
I do Posh.
She mainly does Poshmark. I handle all of our Poshmark. He handles our Amazon, and not he, but Keith over there. And we split the eBay.
We need to make one of those like giant heads of Keith, and we can just hold it in the video.
He's gonna break up with you.
I know. Okay, let's keep moving on because people want to see yourself.
People want to see my stuff.
Katie and Vicky are still here, I think.
Katie and Vicky. Oh, this is for me.
I found 3 Robert Graham shirts at our dollar sale, mainly striped, but they have turn-up cuffs. They're called flip cuffs. Never found one before, and they aren't as crazy as yours. Comps all over. What do you price at? Standard, if they're standard sizes and striped on Robert Graham's are like 30 to. Oh my god.
On Poshmark, priced them at $65.
30 to 40 usually. Oh my
He's
god.
doing
Why
it,
am I?
not me. I'm getting looks.
Katie and Vicky
Sydney
are
left.
not here. They are in Vegas.
We love you, Keith.
Okay. Anyways, all right, let's move on.
All right,
I can't type.
Show them this.
What is this?
Can they see?
Oh, the
Doctor
Doctor Who.
Who.
Okay, so
So-
this is Star's haul from the Sunshine Thrift Store.
This is for me. I'm gonna scoot up a little.
Yeah.
This is for me. If it ends up not fit, it's a daylight.
Oh, I like it.
That my favorite villain from Doctor Who. It was only $1.45. So if it doesn't fit me, worst case, I can
Sell it for 12
sell it.
bucks. Yeah.
Yeah, but pretty sure it's gonna fit me. It's the first thing I saw walking into Sunshine.
Yeah. 2 seconds after we walked.
And selling point. This thrift store has an old-fashioned movie theater popcorn machine, and they make the popcorn in there.
Wait, you can eat the popcorn?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant it was a machine to
They
buy.
have a machine in the thrift
They
store.
make popcorn.
They make movie theater popcorn and a movie theater popcorn
Right.
machine in the thrift store.
And they
that you
sell
can
it
eat
for
while
like
you
$1 a
thrift.
bag. Yeah.
Is her hamster still in the garage?
Yes.
Yes, but I love popcorn, as many of you know. So, all right, moving on. Bags. Just subscribe. If you're talking to me and you subscribe to me, thank you so much for helping us feed a hungry hippo.
Crypto lock.
What is on this?
Your mom.
Oh, it's a design. Keith found this.
Oh,
one.
that's a design. I'm
This
trying
is
to
cool.
pick it off.
This is
So
cool.
look, that has like stuff, and I thought it was a hair. I was
Oh,
really
get rid
It's
of
like
that.
veiny.
Hold on. You got it
What?
right. Okay, go ahead. Show it again. Star. What's on it?
I don't know.
What's the brand? It's like
It's an American cowboy riding a bison.
it's a
I think.
rodeo.
Yeah, he's riding a bison with an American flag.
A
behind
cowboy.
him. It's
pretty
very
cool.
cool. It's a bison, definitely. A bison.
It is Buckhorn
Yeah.
River.
So this is a brand that's not very high end. It's not very high search, but if you look at the solds on it, they sell very well. So that shirt's easily $25, $29. You'll find some others.
There's
probably
another brand like that called Clearwater Outfitters that does really well.
There's a
I
couple.
found some really cool Christmas shirts. From
There's a
them.
couple brands.
Yeah, here's a poop brand.
What is it?
But the design is cool.
But sometimes it's not about the
The
brand.
design.
Like that's a $35 shirt.
So this is an Arizona Jean Company shirt, $345. But the
design's good.
The design is good. It's got bananas and seafood and crabs.
They're like
and
stamps.
Florida shores. Yeah,
They're
they're stamps.
stamps.
Yeah, so this is really cool. It's a good size. It is
Profitable, man.
a large.
Profits.
So this is $25, $30 shirt, even though it's Arizona Jean Company.
It
Because
looks
of the
vintage.
brand.
That looks like an older label.
Then we
You
have,
brought your hamster. Deb said that. Believable
Yes,
blessings.
she did.
No, it's a stuffed hamster that I bought like 6 months, a
If
year
you
ago.
scroll down my Instagram, you'll see a picture of me holding it. It's literally as tall as I am.
Yeah, there's this plush hamster that's as big as Sydney in the garage.
So you're
Oh my
gonna have to
gosh.
buy it a plane ticket to get it
its own
home.
plane.
They
ticket.
bought it for me a long time ago.
What brand was that again? I think she's talking about the bison one.
Buckhorn River.
Buckhorn Outfitters.
Buckhorn Outfitters and
Yeah.
Clearwater
Buckhorn River.
Outfitters.
Buckhorn River, yeah.
This is one y'all will recognize, Cubivera.
This is the one Keith got. It's got the it's got the designs. So the better
palm
the
trees.
yeah, the more designs on Cubivera, the higher you can get for it. Mine was plain, so it's like 18-20. With those
And,
kind of designs, maybe a little more.
He did pretty well too.
He did. He picked his racks had better stuff than mine.
We have another Columbia vintage fishing shirt.
Yep.
You guys see these? My viewers see these all
They're
the
so
time.
fast.
Girls love to buy these and get
Yep.
them monogrammed. I used to work in a store that did monogramming.
Yep.
They'll monogram them here and on the back.
Mhm.
So
Luke Combs wears
She
these.
says,
on everything.
"I thought you lost your mind." Now my hamster is with Keith's sister, my
Yeah.
actual pet hamster.
Wait, do you wash all the clothes before listing them? I do. They all go in our washing machine, which I haven't done yet because I only bought like 6. But
I steam clean stuff and I'll put it in the dryer.
We wash and dry all the clothing. Anything that can't go in the washing machine, we steam.
yeah,
including
usually
clothes.
anything when I come home, if I hadn't had anybody with me, when I walk it in the door of our garage there, I'll walk it right to the washing machine and just chuck everything in the washer. That's it.
Yeah,
Till I
we
feel
are
like to wash.
germaphobes, so we have like a foyer when
If
you
I-
come in our house. We leave everything out.
I have my own methods of cleaning things.
If I don't have enough for a load of laundry, I'll grab some of my own laundry sometimes. I know that sounds crazy, but it's all getting washed.
Yeah, so we do wash everything you can wash.
Yeah, everything you
If
can. Yeah, I don't wash ties.
Well, you
I mean,
can wash plush, but I don't wash all plush.
No.
I steam clean them unless
Yeah.
they need a bath.
I spot wash or steam anything.
We got a Tommy Bahama. It's more of a plain one. It's
Oh, that's
striped.
a cool. It's not
No,
plain.
it's got designs on the
I'm lying
sides.
to
Yeah.
you. Apparently, it's
It's
not
got
plain.
palm. Is it palm fronds or trees?
You can tell that I was in a different part of the thrift
Yeah,
store.
Keith got
You
this
see
one. I saw this one. When
And
Keith
this is
picked it up.
how Keith and I thrift when it's
and
just
it's
the two
got a
of us,
dry
too.
cleaning tag on it. It's
This
been
is
freshly dry cleaned.
$30 too, at least.
And MC
This is like
Hamster
50.
is cute.
Is it
She's
silk?
adorable.
It's silk, right?
I think
I don't
so.
know.
It's got to be at least 50.
Did you see the comment about MC?
She's precious.
She's adorable.
Keith always
I
finds
got to
great
meet
stuff.
her in person. She's so cute.
She's adorable. She liked you.
I
too.
fed her
Star was the
carrots.
answer of $30 on response to the Robert. The plain striped ones, yeah, $30, $35, $40 for Robert Graham. If it's, I mean, it's hard to get more than 40 out of striped, honestly. Maybe
We
Posh.
just got a nice super chat
Was
from
it?
Steven.
$50.
Thank
Steven,
you.
Steven.
Steven Fielder, $50.
He
from
says,
Flippin'
"Hey,
Sense and
nerds."
Hey nerds, yeah.
Hey, nerds.
We had a whole nerd talk today. Don't worry.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you so much for the super chat.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate
Steven.
it. The hungry hippos will be fed.
Hippos on tour.
Hippos on tour.
Pay for the bus.
So this is called Real Legends, but it's spelled like a fishing reel.
REEL, yeah, like a fishing reel.
It's
This is
another
huge in
fishing
Florida.
shirt. It's a
It's
You
a
guys trying to
southern
find one of
brand.
those?
It's a southern
We've
brand.
never seen these up there, have we?
It's a southern thing.
Yeah,
One.
Real
Keith is
Legends
holding
is
up one finger. It's
totally,
neat.
yeah, totally southern. This is a huge Florida thing. It's big in Georgia too.
It's got fish. It's cool.
We're out to find our own rickety shack that serves seafood. Bye.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Bye,
Have fun,
she
Mel
sells
and
Deb.
Deb.
and Mel.
You guys are the best.
Bye.
I just have a few more
for Mel.
things. Bye.
That's what she did.
Bye. I have a few more things. I have my bag of jeans. I killed it.
Yeah, this is the Jean haul. She did great.
Uh-oh.
Fantastic.
Uh-oh. Jeans everywhere.
I think you got like 10 pairs.
I think so. If anybody wants to count. I got Miss Me's.
Oh, I like their pockets.
Yeah, these are
Pockets were
pockets.
good. Are cute.
Super nice. See them?
Would you pay? 8?
$7.95.
$7.95. It's not
I
bad.
paid $10 for these back in Pittsburgh.
But
all day long.
8's okay. 8's fine.
Yeah, the ones I saw from across the store.
These are silver.
What were those?
Are they women's or men's?
These are women's.
Women's, yeah.
These were half off.
These were half off the yellow.
Blue and yellow were half
$2.
off. I paid
$1.70, $1.80, yeah.
and I paid
I like
$7 for those all day back in
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
that was such a good find. $1.80 for $40.
$2 for silvers.
Yeah.
these are not dojo, so they're not that exciting, but they are 7 for our.
And she got them for $2.
And these were also half off.
Less
so
than
these were $2.
Yeah.
Currently, I'm taking the jeans out.
I photographed my jeans in a flat lay.
Yeah, me too.
On the Android.
I'll do for a cover shot. I'll do flat lay, and then I'll hang them on the wall.
Yeah,
I
Sherry.
don't do any of that.
Yeah,
nonsense.
Sherry. Sid can get. Well, anybody can get more on Poshmark. Posh's prices are always higher, so it's worth
We
cross-posting.
do all flat lays for the jeans. The Android phone has the new Android, the S10, has a setting on the camera where you can take something and make it really tiny. So I can sit in my chair with my bad back and get the full frontal and full back photos of my jeans. So that's how I do them because I'm disabled and I don't.
Silver go for 50.
Yes.
40 to 50.
Sherry, those shirts retail for what do they retail? 150.
150 to 200.
So I would probably list it at least 65 and send out offers. I try to discount offers at least $10
On Poshmark, yeah.
Yeah, so I would list it high at least 65. That way you could send out offers and
Get
give
50.
discounts.
So these were for $4. They were half off because blue and yellow were half off. This is a brand I won't pay much more than $2 for. It is a good brand, cut from the cloth.
Cut from the cloth.
They kind of have crashed on eBay a little bit. They
I've never
still
saw
do
them.
pretty good on Poshmark.
Everything burns out on eBay. It's so sad.
But
Star likes full frontal, Katie.
thank you. I did realize that I said that after I said it.
I did, but I kept quiet.
It's just like last week when I was saying, oh, it's October. It's the month when I get hoary. And I mean to say I'm about all things
I'm
horror.
so glad that you're on your channel now.
I'm so glad I'm on my channel. What are these? I'm so glad because I'm going to get
Are
demonetized.
they dojos?
No. I'm going to get
Don't worry, there's
demonetized.
very dojo.
And I'm going to lose all my stuff.
The pockets, though.
Those are for last.
Oh.
Oh, was that the one she picked up?
These are Zara Trafalak.
Zara's do well. I've done well on Zara.
These are good on Poshmark. So these were $250.
You're
I
actually
like
lucky.
the wash on these.
You're
It's
actually
really
lucky to
nice.
find those because Zara is not very popular around here.
Yeah, and they were half off, so they were $250.
I've been
Hashtag
finding
full
a ton
frontal.
of Zara lately, but I don't buy it.
I'll find you.
I
on
can't
your
find
channel.
you on the channel. You can't.
So
escape.
yeah, I'm gonna get demonetized and lose half of my viewers. We didn't know you were so naughty, Star.
What's
three-
up, Katie?
oh,
Mickey?
these
The
were-
desert temps are finally. What?
$4. Do you see that?
Look at the pockets.
No, I like.
$4 and
Look at
That
the
has
And-
a nickname, not the angel, but the what's that called?
La
Fleur de
Fleur.
lis.
Fleur
Yeah.
de lait. Yeah.
Fleur de lait.
Roscoe, go
look
outside,
at
bud.
these legs.
I gotta get up. Dog's gotta go outside. It's freaking out.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
These
Come on,
are
bud.
good. Distressed and ripped. That actually, believe it or not, has more value to jeans.
$65.
On Poshmark.
Was it Fleur de lait?
Fleur
Fleur de
lis.
lis.
Fleur de lis. All right. And I got another pair of my favorite evers. Silver. These have nice pockets. These have a nice wash.
I like the pockets.
The silver's good. Yeah, that's fair.
These are a nice dark
And the
wash.
seams. These have like the Miss Me seams. People like
Yeah,
that.
these are called. I'm gonna.
True Religion has these seams too.
They're called
hard stitching.
contrast stitching.
Oh, no, I thought it was hard stitching.
Contrast stitching.
Good call. You might be right.
I am right. They're jeans.
I'm not willing to battle.
They're
We're taking over the show.
So these are called contrast stitching. And when they're dark washed and they have the light color like that, that's called sandblasted.
Yes, that.
So there you go. You learned something today. Contrast stitching and sandblasting.
Megan, check your photos if your Miss Me's aren't selling. Make sure you have close-ups if they have cool pockets.
Yeah.
Put the pockets as the main photo.
The back is better. than
Yeah.
the middle, yes.
So Sydney kind of blew the surprise, but that's okay. She saw the pockets.
I didn't know.
The Telltale Dojo pockets, they look like 7s. This is the second ever only pair. Casey's coming back with his mouth full of food. He's so polite.
Butterfingers.
I'm going to go and start showing. I've only ever found one other pair of dojos, and believe it or not, it was when Sydney was visiting.
Mm-hmm.
In Pittsburgh, I found them. And
So you
paid-
find them with everyone else, but not on your own.
Yeah, I never find them on my own. But I did find these today. So these are the 7 for All Mankind's that are actually still worth a lot of money.
50 to 60.
75 on Posh.
Whoa.
And I paid $8.45 for
What
them.
are you doing right now?
I have Butterfinger in my mouth. Sorry.
And I got one more thing, but she's for me.
I've only ever sold one dojo, by the way. I got like this.
She's
This is-
keeping her.
This is a tiny little tie beanie boo with the glitter eyes. you guys know that when I do source the Beanie Boos to sell, I tell you the glitter eyes make them worth more money. Depending on the size and the animal is what the Beanie Boos are worth. I'm playing with her little horn. But she's got purple eyes. And check out her name.
Oh, God, Jesus. If you couldn't guess.
So she's keeping her.
Her name is Star. So she is going to be my new friend. And just for reference, my pet hamster is a Chinese hamster. So when you think of hamsters, you think of the big fat ones with the cheeks. Mine is a Chinese hamster. My hamster's actually smaller than this plush. She's like that.
She's really teeny.
So if you guys have questions, go ahead and throw them out. We'll stick around for about 15
Megan,
minutes.
yeah, Megan's not selling. Same thing with Fire Gal, $25.39. Miss Me's doesn't sell for me.
You need to put some
The better
effort
pictures,
into your
yeah.
photos.
The pictures sell Miss Me's 100%. Also, it depends on what you price them at. I mean, you can price them high, but it just depends on the
If they're super
embellishment.
small and they're purple python print, you should be having them up for 60 and they should be selling fast. At least in my
Fire Gals, Candy. How you doing, Candy?
at least in my experience, the really small sizes I do just as well with as the plus sizes. The average size person can find clothes everywhere. Your plus sizes and your super
zero, double
small,
zeros,
yeah, people have a hard
Katie
time.
says she wants pictures of you with your tie hoard.
Naked.
Yep.
Pictures.
She's asking for a friend though.
Did Casey send you naked pictures of himself with his tie hoard asking for a friend? The tie boxes are out there, by the way. We counted that one box has like 300. There's 3 boxes out there, which is 900. We have almost 500 active in the garage, which is 1,400, and we have 4 garbage bags in the
That
closet.
might be a tactic. You could model them. For eBay.
There's well over 2,000 neckties in this house. No questions asked. At least 2,000 neckties.
How many are listed?
So you guys, we'll
500.
hang out for about 15 or 20 minutes. You can ask us anything.
400 and change.
Chat's open. You've got a Posh expert. You've got a
Katie.
big turd back here. And you've got me.
What am I an expert on?
Being a turd.
She's selling digital copies for $5.
I did
Put them on
I
Fiverr.
did drunkenly send Katie and Vicky pictures of me. Did you guys ever see this?
Can we not do it live?
I don't know if that's appropriate.
Can we not do it live?
I don't know.
Did I text them or did I Facebook them to you guys, Katie, Vicky?
Boot cut, I've always done well with boot cut and flare.
Bell bottom flares.
Bell bottom flares does better, yes. But I do what I haven't found a style that I don't do well with. I do well with skinny, flare, bell bottom flare, boot cut, straight leg, plus size, really small size, every type of wash. I mean, some people will tell you the skinny dark wash jeans, but I sell mom jeans and whitewash and sandblasted. It's all about your pictures.
Yeah.
Your keywords and your titles.
The keyword is huge, yeah.
But I can take a brand. Well, here's a good example. Old Navy, American Eagle, and Gap. Those are like mall brands. I find them for 99 cents back in Pittsburgh, and I flip them on the rag for like $25. That's like unheard of. But I have confidence in my items, and I've done plenty of videos on how to price high. And this is our friend Chewy, and we love him.
We love Chewy.
Chewy's a rat.
Men's jeans sell
Chewy
a
is
little
not a
bit
rat.
faster. You think?
Men's?
Yes, for what?
And for way more money.
Yeah. I feel like men are looking for jeans online more than women.
Yeah, and they'll pay more. So the best example I can think of, and if you've heard this before on the channel, if you're a longtime viewer, I apologize if I'm repeating myself. But BKE women's jeans, I'm lucky if I can get 25 for anymore on eBay. But the men's BKE jeans with the name like Tyler, Derek, there's a bunch, I can get 50 to 60. So they do sell for more money. Men's clothes in general do better. And you have less returns with men's clothes, I think.
I think so too.
Because men just buy what they buy. They know what they wear. And men's clothing isn't as deceiving. Because I can wear a size in one brand and not in another, right?
Yeah, on men's size, whatever it fits in most sizes is what it fits in most brands.
I love this dog. I love this dog. He's so cute.
Chewy is the real rock star.
Good news, got jeans from ThredUp and lots of teeny jeans. Yeah, those do really well. The mall brands like American Eagle, Gap, and Old Navy, the really small sizes I really like.
Oh my.
Katie might have photoshopped that.
Because they do well and they usually,
Okay.
the good thing about the small jeans is they usually ship first class too. They don't need a padded flat. Yeah, I did know that, Sherry. Thank you so much for sharing that, though, with the chat. Now everyone knows. We know how Casey's doing with his remotes. What about you? We're doing about as good as him, but we're not listing them as quickly.
Well, it sucks too because you guys got all those remotes and then eBay went crazy.
It. Well, we didn't.
Well, that was the only thing that was
I've
selling.
been working on the house last week, so we haven't been able to list it. But in the first week, because we've had them, 3 weeks this week?
2 weeks, 3 weeks?
2 weeks or 3 weeks? 3 this week, right? I think it was 3 weeks this week because we got them on Wednesday. You got them on Wednesday. I got them on Tuesday. And then I got started on them on Wednesday or Thursday. So it's been exactly 3 weeks before this weekend that we got them. I didn't work on them we started cleaning them on that Thursday or Friday. We didn't actually list any until maybe Friday or maybe the next Monday. So it's been almost 2.5 weeks. And we didn't list all this week because we were working on the house. So about 10 days, 12 days of listing is what I've done. We listed somewhere between 80 and 90-ish.
The question was, we already know how Casey's doing, but how about you, Star?
Yeah, and you guys listed. No, I was saying, I talked to Keith today. He listed, you were saying probably 60-ish, 70-ish, and you've sold maybe one a day, maybe 17, 18, something like that. So it's pretty similar. It's pretty.
Yeah, and see, in our situation, only Keith is listing the remotes, and he still works outside of the house, so he's listing them part-time. I'm helping him clean and test, but I'm not listing any. He's got Caitlin's help and he's full-time. So they've got 2 people doing them. So they're listing them a little faster. But for how quickly we're getting them up, we're selling plenty.
They do sell, yeah.
When
you think about only having 50 or 60 up and selling 1 a day, that's a 2% rate. Because if you had 100 up, you'd sell 2 a day. So that's really good. And if you end up getting 300 or 400 up, you'll end up selling 6, 7, 8 a day. It's the plan.
So that is something I did not know, Katie and Vicky. You can cuss and stay monetized?
You can. You just can't overly do it.
Right.
The F-bomb will get you demonetized the quickest, but you can say things like go to heck or things like that. Yeah.
I have a really bad mouth in person.
Imagine that. You have a really bad mouth in real life too. And I mean online too, but you just gotta let it go through.
But we still love you.
I just don't. No, I actually have a lot of viewers with small children, and they like to watch me with the kids.
Right. So
we keep it family friendly.
Try to
in the chat. But if y'all ever meet me in person, I'm not going to apologize. It's like a Tarantino movie. Mate's a sailor. Have we ever had any luck with Vinted?
I've never sold on Vinted. I haven't really heard too much about it either. I've heard more good things about Tradesy.
I've heard so many. Grailed and Tradesy and
Grailed is for men.
Yep. Vented and
even the F-bomb can slide if it's not excessive.
Yeah, if you're not excessive.
I rather enjoyed Vicky's dropping the F-bomb, guys. Just to let you know.
The other night, what did Vicky say? She said, "Don't mess with my money."
Yeah. When I really enjoyed that. I actually messaged Casey and I said, "Oh my God, I'm watching Vicky and Katie's live show. She just dropped the F-bomb.
And I said,
and she's so sassy and cute. I love her."
I said, "No way," because I had a thing on. I was a little behind and I fast forwarded up. I was like, "Where's it at?" And I heard it and I messaged Katie and Vicky and I was like, "Ooh, somebody was naughty."
But I love sassy Vicky. I've met Vicky in person and she and I both stood to Fremont Street.
They are great people.
Yeah, I love
Katie. So I may or may not have sent Katie and Vicky some pictures of me posing with my ties. I was already ready to go to bed the other night.
Disturbing.
So Katie decided to Photoshop one of those pictures. Oh, bring it back up.
Crypto Lock for the super chat. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Crypto.
$4.99. Thank you for the great info. I'm learning. Thank you so much. We'll feed the hungry hippos.
Here we go. This is Katie's Photoshop picture.
This is the image that you will remember in your dreams.
I don't know if it's Katie's face or.
Are we showing this on my live show?
This might get you.
Welcome to Hippos After Dark.
Please do not unsubscribe from my channel.
Hippos After Dark.
Please do not unsubscribe.
That's what we're calling it.
From my channel based on Casey's behaviors.
Hippos After Dark.
This was previous.
This channel's usually all like live haul shows, plush, jeans.
This is haul. Look, I hauled all those ties.
Put some clothes on.
I hauled all those ties. Vicky is far more likely to drop an F-bomb on a video in real life. We're equal offenders. Yeah, no, you know what Katie is? Katie's equally as like quick on like the snap, like no blah. But Vicky's just like she'll think about it and process, and she'll be like, yeah, F that. I feel like Vicky is the what is that word for like the person?
Vicky's sassy.
No, Vicky's sassy, but she thinks it through. Like the the evaluator.
Premeditated?
Like no, Vicky like plans her. Katie just is snaps on it. Like, yeah, Katie's just the quick-witted one, and Vicky's like the thinks it through and then thinks of the most ridiculous F-bomb she can drop.
Yeah, but Katie and Vicky are wonderful people.
Megan says it's like the reseller Avengers.
Oh,
if you haven't subscribed to Katie and Vicky, you should go do that when you're
done.
They're okay.
We
sometimes.
like them.
In fact, if Holly, my mod that's in the chat, would like to drop Katie and Vicky's
Holly's
YouTube
probably across the house with her cats, and she's like, "Oh my, I have
Dave
to do
and Bill are
something."
here too. You guys can put it in if you want to. You don't have to. No pressure. But Katie and Vicky, they do a lot of live shows as well, like haul videos and what sold. They do a lot of vintage. You can learn a lot from them. They probably don't know that I watch them as much as I do because I'm the type of YouTube watcher that lurks, watches everything and never comments.
Keith.
But
he wants to get him.
I do watch. I do learn a lot from you, ladies. Thank you. That brings me to, can we focus on the fact that we're doing a live show and this is a teaching
You
channel?
told me to look at Keith.
You're doing the live show.
This is a teaching channel.
We just work to feed our dogs.
We're learning about Keith.
Lost my train of thought.
Vicky definitely premeditates questionable behavior. Yeah.
Oh, my train of thought is, I'm always saying this too, and I think Casey does say this a lot. It's so important to network because you can learn so much from other resellers. Paul's a good example. You guys have seen Paul talking in the
Paul's
chat.
got a lot of good advice. He lives 30 minutes from here.
He's got a lot of really great advice about things I've never thought of doing or thought of buying.
Government auctions, one good one.
Vicky and Katie do vintage, which I'm not that familiar with.
Etsy
I learned
and
about
vintage.
Posh from Sid.
Etsy and vintage.
I know about plush, and a lot of people don't. You can learn about that from me and Robert.
You know what I learned about plush? They're evil.
We love all you kids.
They're evil. What do you learn about from me? You learn about what not to do on social media for me.
Casey is. I learned from Casey that it's probably good that
We
I'm
learned
the
from
only
Casey's
child.
mistakes.
Because if I had a brother, I feel like he would have been like you, and we would have been at each other's throats and fighting.
You know what the most important thing to learn about me is, or learn from me is that you should definitely get around. I know that sounds really bad, but you got to get around. You got to like make friends and be like crazy with everyone, and don't just write anyone off. Especially don't write me.
I think the correct term for that is you need to network.
Oh, you have to
Holly
network.
says Kitty says hi. Say hi to all the kitties,
Kitty, say hi.
especially the chonk named Demon. I love chonk.
Come meet you.
But yeah, it's important to network. It's important to be in Facebook groups. It's important to talk to other resellers. Because you may be, let's say you're the most knowledgeable and expert on jeans and you make a lot of money. That's great, but you shouldn't be niched. I don't believe in being niched. I think that you should be diversified. I think that you should learn about all different kinds of
Talk
things.
about that today.
On different, we should talk about that.
Yeah, if you look at all the stores that are niched in real life, brick and mortar, they're going out of business.
Yeah, so we talked about this over dinner, lunch, whatever time we ate.
We can't even remember our food.
It was
We've been eating all day.
We ate like 3 times on the way home.
we like ate and ate and ate. We stopped at like every restaurant to try food. But we were talking about it's so important to diversify. You can be an expert in something and make a ton of money on it, or you can be an expert on one platform. But if something happens and the bottom falls out, what's happened the last week is a good example. When eBay's glitches happened, I'm trying to be nice. eBay's glitches happened.
Don't get sued.
And we have the majority of clothing in our store, in our eBay store. But then our remotes and our plush kept selling. So that helped. And then we were making a lot of sales on Poshmark. You guys saw the one weekend I had 12 sales in one day. Getting excited. 12 sales in one day.
Lady Halfling says, thinking about getting into Posh, how many listings would be good to start with? Just start. Just start listing. Make it a goal to get to 100, but don't stress yourself out thinking you have to have this certain number of listings. Mm-hmm. Literally, the first thing I ever listed on Poshmark sold overnight, and I had 1 listing. So just start listing it.
Now, I was on Poshmark for 3 months before I sold one thing, but I didn't know what I was doing. I was floundering around. I was doing everything wrong.
You were doing these methods that you watched on the
30-minute
YouTube.
method. And I started in May of 2018. So it was 2 months. And I didn't know what I was doing, and I was trying everything, and I was doing everything wrong. And Casey introduced me and Sydney to each other in Vegas, and it was love at first sight because we're both hobbits.
My friend.
We're best friends.
Can I get out of the video now?
But he introduced us, and then I learned everything I know from her. So
you too.
make sure you sub to her too. You can look on my channel. we have a lot of videos. My best video for Poshmark, I would say, is our Poshmark is on fire. If you watch that, you will learn everything that I do every single day to make more sales. But I learned it from her, so make sure you're watching her too.
Yeah, I have like 200 videos on my channel about
Casey,
Poshmark.
your bald head is blinding Steven.
That's rude.
Your face.
Holly says I watched Star for months and months before I started Posh. I think Holly and I were already friends when I started Posh, and she watched me flounder. And it was bad in the beginning because I didn't know what I was doing. And I felt like it was such a big waste of time, but it's really not if you learn how to do it correctly, which you do by following her.
Correct.
I'm a hobbit too. But you got to diversify. I guess that's my point.
Yeah.
You got to. Because if eBay's having a slow time, maybe Posh is doing well. If Posh is slow, maybe eBay's doing well. If it's not the time of year people want used clothing, maybe they're buying your remotes or your plush. If it's not the time of year people want plush, they're buying your jeans or your shorts or whatever.
People go on vacations all year round, so don't not list something because you feel like it's out of
I get
season.
that question a lot about not listing
Yeah.
X items. No, don't ever.
I sold a full-on UGG poncho, like fleece poncho, in the middle of July for $70. So list everything
All the time.
year round. People go to other parts of the world where it's different climates, and when they can't buy these types of clothes in the store, they're going to shop for them online. So you need to be listing those things
I
online.
missed a comment that I want to see.
The dog's in the bedroom.
3 months. It's fine. Just don't eat my stuff out of my suitcase.
Come here, bud.
today. I kind of kept at it. I was trying different things, Paul. I'm answering Paul's question about he's impressed that I stayed with it for 3 months. I was trying a lot of different things and watching the wrong YouTube channels and learning from the wrong people.
Oh, don't go that route.
I won't name that. I won't name names.
Name names. Name names.
This is just water.
We won't name names.
This is just water.
Okay. I'm going to go eat my Butterfinger bites and my drink.
I did stick with it, but I was trying different things all the time, and I did give up for a little while. I went back to it. Something about Halloween.
Holly said there's weirdos that buy Halloween
Yeah,
around.
people buy stuff all year. Here's the thing. We just came here from Pittsburgh, okay? So back home, we already have our heater on at night. It's frosting overnight. The car has ice on it in the morning. It's hoodie weather. We're wearing
What a
snow
great
boots.
place to live.
And we come down here, and I need tank tops and shorts. So it's not even just the time of year. It's where you live, what people are buying. People down here still want shorts. People in Pittsburgh want stuff to wear because it's cold.
People in Pittsburgh want parkas.
Yeah. Posh has come through for me this past week, just reached 50 listings after more than a year, and it seems to be taking off. Yes.
20% of my sales are
International.
Australia's the opposite seasons from us. Yeah, Katie just put it out there perfectly.
Yes, perfect. Australia is opposite,
Exactly.
but it's
opposite.
also where you're at in the United States. Arizona stays hot all year. Florida stays hot all year. Places like New England, they get cold early.
Like now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're going to want their cold weather items in the spring and the fall.
I have a lot of Australia followers who are right now in the middle of summer. It's like super hot there. They're starting off their hot season.
I want to go there one day.
Katie and Vicky can cheer you on every show. I love them. I love Vicky's talk about the glitches. Yes, it truly was. She said, "Don't F with my money." I'm too afraid to drop an F-bomb.
Well, why the not?
Because I don't even have a 5,000 subs yet.
No. Well, we can get you to 5,000. I can do that.
I can do that.
Can't let Katie have all the fun. So
I'll link this video out.
we're gonna wrap it up. We gotta
already
get up at
linked
like
it.
5 in the morning
5:30 at the latest. Yeah.
for the flea market.
Yep. Flea market
To
tomorrow.
head north.
We have to leave here at 6, latest 6 o'clock. We have to be out the door by 6. 6 a.m. We'll be going to flea market. 7 a.m. arrive. As
That's
long as
how
I can
feel
fly.
about that.
And then we'll be at the flea market. Usually 2 hours is good. Maybe 3. Two's probably good. But once it starts getting hot, it'll be cool out. It won't be hot, so you'll be good. So typically, like, say, get there at 7, stay till 9:30 or 10, come home by 11, noon at the latest, 11:30, and then we can work on some videos to get up like later tomorrow afternoon and night for you guys. So
Yeah, we are also going to a second haunted house tomorrow.
Yes. Well, a whole haunted experience
A
tomorrow.
whole haunted experience.
Yeah. So between when we get home at noon, we're not leaving here until 6 p.m. to go to the haunted place, maybe 6:30. I think they don't open until 7:30. And so we leave here at 6:30. So we got 6.5 hours. We can take a nap. And we'll eat and take a nap
all
or
we've
whatever.
been doing is eating.
Yeah, all we've been doing is eating. Florida, welcome to food. So we can
Florida,
nap
welcome to
and then we
food.
can upload videos for you. I'll make sure we take our cameras so that we can all get some footage and put it.
Yeah, if you guys want to seriously be entertained,
tomorrow.
you want Casey and Keith to film me inside of the haunted house.
Yes, we will.
Paul,
tomorrow.
the flea market is only open on Mondays.
Only Mondays. It's a super weird flea market here. It's Webster. It's open only Mondays from 7 a.m. to like 2 p.m. or something. It's
Don't you have a
super
bunch of orders to get out tomorrow morning?
Me?
Yeah.
No, we haven't sold crap this weekend. Tomorrow's Monday. We sold one item today. I think we sold like 3 yesterday. We'd probably be lucky to have 8 or 10 orders.
We're on 10-day handling. We're actually selling more than Casey.
Yeah.
Just to be honest, our phone was chinging all day, and
Yeah.
we've had our
I've sold
stuff
everything.
on 10
And
days.
it's weird because I spent all
handling.
morning redoing all the promoteds and promotions and nothing. Like I reran all my promotions. I didn't.
Where's tell Paul where Webster is? Maybe he'll come out and meet us.
It's about an hour north of
An
Tampa.
hour and 10 minutes. Paul, it's by Bushnell, south of Ocala. It's before Ocala, north of Brooksville, Spring Hill. You just take 75 all the way to the Bushnell exit, Bushnell.
It's not a weird flea market. It's
No.
just open on Mondays.
There's a lot. Yeah, it's only open. Yeah, the flea market's not weird. It's just a Monday schedule.
I feel like they definitely cater to the snowbirds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They cater to the snowbirds, and most of the sellers are junkers, like barnyard. I mean, if you've seen American
Like
Pickers,
pickers.
yeah, sort of like that. There's not
Which
a
I
lot.
like.
I would say they're the flea market people, but crazier.
Yeah. Holly has a friend who does interactive fear experience. That's the one she was telling us about.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's not one where they hurt you. I'm not really into the interactive stuff where they can touch
Yeah,
you.
there's
Vicky
one in
just said,
Greenville,
yeah, 14
and they
ships.
will choke you and push you. You have to sign a waiver to get in. It's
Yeah,
pretty
I'm not
crazy.
into that.
Yeah, for Paul,
I-
that's a 2-hour drive.
I love to be scared, but in an environment where I know that it's fake and I'm safe.
Did you get excited?
But
for
I
that?
get really scared about certain things. So we'll try to get some footage of me screaming.
I'll get it tomorrow. It's called, if anyone looks it up, it's in Dade, D-A-D-E, Dade City, Florida. It's just north of Tampa. It's called Scream-A-Geddon. Scream-A-Geddon, Geddon, and that's where we're going tomorrow.
That's where we're going tomorrow
Scream
after
again.
the flea market. So we will do our flea market.
We get the video up. Yeah.
English flea market haul on Sydney's channel, and then we'll be back on Casey's channel Wednesday night. My live show is typically Tuesday. We may be back Tuesday night. We'll see where we're at.
Yeah.
But we will definitely, maybe we'll do your show, your channel Tuesday night live
Sounds
with
good.
the haul because we're
We'll
really
figure it
busy
out.
tomorrow.
We'll put schedule up. So just make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications.
But make sure you're around Wednesday night on Casey's channel because Casey and I have a huge announcement.
And it's going to be around, we got to do it early, like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because we have to go somewhere at 7. So
Yeah.
around the corner.
We're going to an Amazon thing.
Just some little thing at like 7.
Because
So,
now we're Amazon sellers too. Because diversity. I cannot preach that enough.
yeah,
Diversity.
absolutely. Mara Boehner. Yeah, probably a lot of sellers from the villages. You hit the nail on the head, Mara. Star doesn't know what that is. But
Thank you for subscribing to the Hippos. You guys, we super, super appreciate it. Thank you to all my mods that came in. You guys are the best. Thank you to Sydney and Casey for coming on with me. And
Is that what the
being
Hippos
here
do?
with me in Florida. No, Hippos. I don't know.
Do you want to link our groups? Someone mentioned our groups earlier that they help them.
Yeah. But we're going to link our groups real quick. Casey's going to do that while I talk.
Yep.
I have a Facebook group. Sydney
Mine is-
has one.
Mine is for Poshmark. It's called Posh Boss HQ.
hold on, I got it. Oh, shit.
Casey's trying to link them right now. Sydney has Posh Boss
Hold
HQ.
on. I got to get one, each one. Hold on.
And I have the Flippin' Hippos reseller pod.
Okay, so this is. Ooh, I can't
Mine
reach.
is kind of a laid back atmosphere where resellers just get together and chat like we're at a water cooler at work. We talk a lot about plush, obviously. Sydney's group is very posh.
They're both very positive discussion, learning focused groups. Like these are not
Wait,
where you're
this
going to,
one?
yeah, that one. These are not where you're going to see people advertising their stores and trying to like sell, stuff from their eBay stores or their
And you're not going to
Poshmark
see
stores.
people being negative. or
There's no
mean.
drama.
Hmm.
If you're drama,
Not
you're
in our
gone.
groups.
You get booted.
My group, number one rule is don't be a turd.
Don't be
Yep.
a turd.
Don't be a turd. So make sure you're in my group. Make sure you're in Sydney's group. Make sure you're in Casey's group. Subscribe to all of our channels. Sydney's the Posh Boss.
Why doesn't your group have a
Rockstarflipper,
URL?
Flippin' Hippos. If you're here because you followed one of these two and you're new to me, please subscribe to our channel. Help us feed Hungry Hippo. And
Settings.
I'm like just talking over you. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, guys. It really helps out a lot. Thank you for joining us tonight. We absolutely 1000% appreciate you guys. We gave you like a 15-minute warning that we were coming on. So
We've been on like an hour now.
Oh yeah.
But you hung out an hour, so
Give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thanks,
Hit the like
guys.
button.
Hit the like button. Follow them. Follow me. Subscribe to everybody. And we'll see you next time. Thank you guys. Love
Bye.
you. You're the best. Bye.
Bye.
we gotta actually hit that end button.
Gotta hit the end button.